Here we go. Odd one out time. The episodes don't seem to be like super long either, as at least minute wise. But I think that's because I'm still so used to the pandemic episodes where they were like 20 minutes because of how different they had, had to like be, you know? So yeah, I got 3 episodes queued up for us here. Six-sided people. Oh. Six-sided people versus a secret blind person. Great. 6 tops versus a secret bottom. Okay. Wonderful. And then 6 wealthy teens versus a 1 secret broke teen. So, I guess let's hope the broke teen wins the money. But I guess we'll see that in a second. Okay. I think we get right into it, yeah. Trying to think if there's anything. Remember, especially with these 6v1 episodes, I get a locked in vote. Then a round happens, someone gets eliminated. I get another vote, 2 votes out of the 7 people. For me, if I'm playing along, if I'm able, and they don't just tell us the winner, to try to win. And last episode we did not too long ago. I did really good. No spoilers or anything, but if you want to see me on the more on the victorious side, then yeah, that's Sorry, I was distracted there. Did you see how easily, like, sometimes I'm just distracted? Okay, let's go. Mind your ears. I'll adjust audio as we go.
I'm a sighted person.
I'm a sighted person.
I'm a sighted person. I guess that would be a fair term. I guess I never really thought about, like, oh, what would you call, like... But I am a sighted person, sure.
I am a sighted person.
I am a sighted person.
I am a sighted person.
I'm a sighted person.
I am a sighted person.
Wait, I'm supposed to go off that?
I am a sighted...
Okay. Let me try to get this.
I'm a sighted person.
I'm a sighted person.
I'm still adjusting audio,
I am
sorry.
a sighted person.
I am a sighted person.
I am a sighted person.
Alright, we'll try that. I should probably start on the low side and then keep bringing it up. Okay, here we go.
I'm a sighted person.
I'm a sighted person.
I am a sighted person.
I am a sighted person.
I am a sighted person.
I'm a sighted person.
I am a sighted person.
Okay, I'm trying to go off, like, body language.
Sighted person.
I'm a sighted person.
I am a sighted.
I think she is the secret blind person. This is going to be my first lock-in vote. Lady in red.
Person.
I am a sighted person.
Close second to her. And I don't know if I have good explanation for it, but I just feel the...
I am a sighted person.
I'm a sighted person.
I am a sighted
So
person.
Lady in red is my first pick. Boom! Boom! Sight!
Everybody describe the color red right now. Go.
I feel like you can't really
Yes, you
describe
can.
it.
Go. You're wasting time.
It's I don't know the Target logo, like
Oh, very that.
yeah,
very that.
yeah,
Very
okay,
that. Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Red.
You go, Iggy.
Red. That is beautiful. It's like bright and like it's blood, girl. It's blood.
I don't like Iggy's energy. I'm gonna be honest. It's a little too much for me.
It's a good one.
I was looking to see if people were gonna get like overly descriptive about things because that to me just logically felt like it would have been like a tell.
It's a vibrant color to me. I'm actually wearing a red top right now, so
Oh.
I think it's vibrant. I associate to strawberries, I don't know, apples.
So for me, I associate red with fire, chili peppers. It's one of my favorite colors to wear. I'm wearing red lipstick.
I have a question. Does anybody like fabric the way that it feels?
I hate soft stuff.
You hate
I
soft
cannot
stuff?
stand soft stuff. Like a really soft blanket, not for me.
I love like the feeling of like real leather. like, I'm sorry to the cows.
Can everybody say what they do?
I am a author. I write comic books and novels. Also do photography, and I paint.
Oh, nice. Yeah, for me, I'm actually a school counselor and a vocalist as well.
I work for a
I have a job where I specifically need to look at things.
nonprofit that helps kids with medical conditions.
I was anxious that people were gonna think that I was the mole. I think that anything like that's more like on the philanthropy side, people would kind of assume would have a reason. Like if you have some kind of medical condition, then you would want to help other people with that same medical condition.
I have a question for you guys as well. Okay. What is the first thing that you guys notice when you walk in a room?
Oh.
Color of the walls, I would say, or wallpaper. I'm really, like I said, home decor is a really big deal.
There's other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other people.
Hey, sorry for interrupting.
Yeah, sorry for interrupting. You're interrupting my video.
Already?
It's really hard to describe the color red.
Who was the hottest U.S.
It's really hard to describe the color red. So true. So true.
Already?
That's where he fucked up,
It's
apparently.
really hard to describe
How he
the
feels.
color red.
Who was the hottest U.S. president?
Oh, so I gotta pick, a second. Do I pick the one who the vibes I kind of got in the one, so I have these two? I kind of got the vibes from her, but less so than in the round. Do I want to pick a guy for coverage? I need to keep the winning streak going. Buck. Do I go for, what was his name? Iggy? Because he was trying too hard to, like, dictate a conversation. Go that route. Third person said, oh, red, like, that's the color of my top. She knows what color her thing is, but, like, you can be told what color you're wearing. It's not a problem. Plus, obviously, they're all... I mean, it's not like it. She's not wrong when she says it, but no one could, like, fact check her, so it's not like they would be able to know because they're all blindfolded. You know what? Even though I don't think he is blind, secretly blind, I'm going with Iggy just for the coverage of picking someone who was dictating conversation early on in the first round. He seems like a high energy individual, so maybe just that. But just to be on the safe side on my end, just because I don't. Now I'm gonna feel really bad if it comes back to bite me and it is her. I'll feel like a blockhead. It's a callback to the Rent a Friend video I just did. But yeah.
Go.
Pick an Iggy.
Are we looking at paintings here? Are we going back and looking at the old paintings, though? Because, and by the way, the wigs did take away.
It's a toss-up between Barack Obama and JFK for me.
Oh,
It's
you
hard
know
to say,
what?
yeah.
You know what?
Barack Obama's a handsome man.
You know
I'd
what?
say Teddy Roosevelt, just because I know like Night in the Museum, like that's all I'm going off of pretty much.
Robin Williams,
That's it.
Teddy Roosevelt, most handsome president.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Teach their own, my friend. Teach their own.
Okay, so what is everybody's favorite movie?
I'd say Pursuit of Happiness. I love that film.
Oh, I cried in
It's a
that
great,
movie.
yeah, same.
Everything Everywhere All at Once?
Oh my God,
What is everybody's favorite movie?
Favorite movie? I
I'd
was
say
wondering.
Pursuit of Happiness. I love that film.
Oh, I cried in
It's a
that
great,
movie.
yeah, same.
Everything Everywhere All at Once?
Oh my God, I was gonna say that. Oh my God.
I haven't seen it yet either.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
No spoilers,
But
no
the costume
spoilers.
design, I'm just gonna say that
It's
was
good.
Can anyone describe like a scene from a movie that they really enjoyed?
Oh, that's a good one.
Nice. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Can we do TV shows? Because
Sure.
I'm a TV person.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm watching right now a House of Dragons. And she, do you remember that gold dress that she has with the sleeves that hang down?
Yes.
And then she had the delicate, like those beautiful gold earrings. I liked the outfits of
Yeah.
Game of Thrones, but also the fact that it was like that it's not quite super red, but burnt red dragon.
I felt like that was just kind of overcompensating for something, and it seemed a little suspicious.
Get
Does
her
anybody have
out.
any pets?
I have 2 cats.
Yeah.
I have 2 dogs.
I have a dog, a cat, and a tortoise, and some fish. Yeah.
What's your tortoise's name?
Squishy. The logical name.
Good
He's
name,
so
good
cute. I
name.
love the way he looks at me, and my cat's hairless, so she runs around.
Oh.
Yeah, and she stares into the fire in winter.
That is time.
Oh my god.
Oh.
No more speaking. Time. We had people talking after the buzzer in the last stream of this. I remember it making me upset for some reason. I'm a stickler for the odd one out rules, you know? Where's the sanctity?
I'm an author, so I describe things all day in my books, and I definitely got voted off for that, and I probably would have voted for me too.
She knows.
Okay? 1, 2, 3. All right, guys.
Wait, what happened?
If you think the mole is still there, raise your hand when I count to 3. Okay? 1, 2, 3. All right, guys. Okay, this is the same.
Oh, this is a good point. Because it's blind voting, this is a very tiny wrinkle. But we always talk about it. The actual game theory of this is the mole technically wouldn't want another round to go on. So they would be more incentivized to not raise their hand when the next round. And because they're all blindfolded and they can't see if other people vote for it, is that automatically put that as her? You know what I mean? If she was smart, she wouldn't be raising her hand. Because they wouldn't be able to check and see if she was actually raising her hand or not. Does that make sense?
1, 2, 3. All right, guys. Okay, this is the same.
But maybe I'm overthinking.
Remember I mentioned there's going to be a secret rule implemented halfway through? Every incorrect person voted out will take away from the back cards. And your 5 minutes starts now.
Okay, describe your perfect type physically.
I don't think I have like a specific type physically. Like I think I just like vibes, you know. I feel like that's not the correct answer here.
Yeah, vibes.
But I mean, I don't know. I like who I like. I don't really like pay attention to like, yeah, I don't know.
I think it's you now, by the way. Definitely tall. I'm not super into incredibly like fit dudes because that makes me feel inadequate. I love like a little chunky, like a Seth Rogen build, but like
dad
tall.
bod?
Basically, yeah, tall guys with dad bods.
I personally look at their smile first. I think that's really important to me, and you know that kind of gives me an indication if we're vibing or not, and if it's like a fake smile or, you know. So I think I noticed that first.
I feel like this is pretty basic, but like nice eyes, I've also been with the same person.
Iggy, throwing shade, dude.
Shout out to her.
Tall, brown hair. Nice
Oh, who did he say?
Pretty basic, but like nice eyes, nice eyes. I've also been with the same person for like 2.5 years, so shout out to her.
Oh,
Tall, brown
not a
hair,
celebrity.
nice eyes. I really like gravitate towards brown eyes. I think they're really like sweet, you know, and they're really welcoming.
I have a question then. How is everyone's vision? Like, do you wear glasses, contacts?
Okay, I'm gonna be really honest here in this mic. I am legally blind in my right eye.
A bombshell right before the advert broke in. Holy shit. Oh, what is this gonna do? Oh, it's like opening a package of chum in a shark-infested water all of a sudden. Holy.
That side.
I have a question then.
Oh my god, why would you even admit that?
Glasses, contacts.
Why would you even willingly put it out there? Yeah, that's information you don't even have to say. She didn't have to say anything there. She could just say, I wear glasses. Do you see how easy that was? I don't wear glasses. I don't wear contacts. I have perfect 20/20 vision. I have close to 20/20 vision. Say any of those, not I'm legally blind in one of my eyes. That's a dangerous game you're playing. That is a dangerous game, Missy. Oh
okay,
my
I'm
god.
Really honest here in this mic. I am legally blind in my right eye.
That's either the world's best bluff and a great strategy, or like you're just being honest?
I wear glasses.
Okay.
Get her out. Get her out.
Let's get technical then. What does that mean?
So my right eye, I could see out of it. Like it's fine.
It's just
My
really bad
glasses are
vision, so it's
thick on
legally
the right
blind.
side.
Does it feel lopsided, like on your head carrying?
Yeah. So when I first put them on, when I walk, it's like whoa, like it just looks like crazy. So I
This is
will
my
have
pick.
20/20 vision, and my right eye will never be perfect, even with glasses on.
What's the last concert you guys have been to?
I went to a Halsey concert because a friend had shut up. A friend had an extra ticket and they were just like, do you want to go see Halsey? And I was like, fine.
I went to the Weekend concert, the one that he canceled. Yeah, the one that he canceled.
Oh,
it was yeah, it really sucked. But it's okay. But we understand. We're empathetic towards him, you know.
I haven't been to a concert in a while.
I forgot
but
that
I'm
had
going
happened.
To the Harry Styles concert in November. Should be great.
Oh, that's so
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
That's so lit, dude.
It's gonna be awesome.
Ashley, I had a question for you. The children that you help, what disability do they have?
It's not a disability, it's just life-threatening medical conditions.
Just.
So, I mean, some of them are disabled, but like not all of them are, you know what I mean? So to qualify, you just, yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying. It was such an unforced error, dude. Oh my god, why would you said that? Whether you're the mole or not, there was no benefit to doing that. There was no way the rest of the people would be like, oh, she's being really honest and vulnerable on this thing where we can vote people out, so we shouldn't vote her out. No, they're like, what do I always say? They don't know anything about you. They're going to look for any small reason to vote you as a collective, because it's easier to vote with a collective than it is individually trying to suss out like who is the mole in every of these games, right? It's way easier to be a part of a group that goes, oh wait, this one person said they were different, and like this is a real easy thing we can pick on and justify. Like having that justification to vote for someone easily and not have to feel, even though it's a game and there's no hard feelings obviously or anything, it's just a game, but like innately us as human beings don't want to have to feel like we have to like feel guilty and bad for making a choice and personally eliminating someone in a game. So if you give us a reason to justify a vote against you, it's really bad. It's bad. Bad.
I was just being honest, and I feel like I knew that was gonna happen.
Why would you say that?
Trying to look for somebody, and so I was the obvious choice.
Rebecca, sweetie, I'm so sorry.
She did it to herself. And if I got it right. But there is a part of me, I understand them voting her out, but I also think being open like that, it makes me think less that she is the actual mole. I probably wouldn't have, I mean, I know what I just said, but like I probably wouldn't have voted for her. I would have tried to get anyone else left in the group, just because I think by her saying that, it's less likely that she's actually the secret blind person. I could win if it turns red or green.
Oh,
Hell
yeah! Hell yeah!
All right, let's see.
Hell yeah!
I mean, if it's the original lady I picked here, if it's her and she said that, that's wild. And then it must have been like, she's got to have been thinking maybe that was her strategy. Like, if I say I'm legally blind in one eye, maybe that throws them off kind of thing. But I'm assuming it's one of the other people voted out.
1, 2, 3.
Fuck! Fuck, dude! Fuck. I felt the vibes, and I just didn't pick her for the second pick. Oh, fuck. Dude, I played myself. Congratulations. You've boned yourself. Congratulations, you've boned yourself. God.
I knew it.
I knew. Wow. I'm actually happy you guys voted me out, because the second you guys started talking about eyesight and glasses, I'm like, oh god, that's too much to make up.
That's what I get for being honest. I knew it though.
I'm pissed.
Started going blind 5 years ago. I started going deaf last year.
Okay, so you still.
Wait, she started going blind, so she wasn't born blind? That's gotta be rough. I gotta be 100% honest. That is a rough way to go. Or rough thing to develop. She said 5 years ago, and then started becoming deaf a year ago.
That's too much to make up.
That's what I get for being honest.
I knew it though.
I only went blind, started going blind 5 years ago.
Really?
I started going deaf last year.
Okay, so you still knew how to describe everything that we were talking about like earlier.
Oh, so everything that I said is true, yeah, because you do the spectrum of blindness. You can be totally in the dark, or you can go dark later on.
I lost the majority of my vision overnight at 22 years old, which was a gigantic shock, but I learned a lot about myself and my life, and I wouldn't go back and change it. I wouldn't have the life that I have today. I wouldn't appreciate what I have today, and I love me. And
God, can you imagine you just wake up one day and you just can't see? You know how terrifying that would be?
I just happen to be blind.
Oh my god!
Oh my real money?
That would be wild.
Oh my god, I feel like a stripper. Literally love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, it's real.
A hot and steamy as you is the.
Okay. Next video. 6 tops versus a secret bottom. How lovely. I think that's like an effort. 7 tops. Here we go. Here we go. Wait, that they're not saying their thing? I am a top. I'm a top. I'm a top. I am a top. I'm a top. I'm a top. We're missing it. We're missing it. Alright, I'll just have to go. I really get a lot of info. I feel, sounds crazy when I say this, but I feel like I get a lot of information when I hear and get their body language as they're saying a thing. I just have to envision them saying it now. I am a top. Maybe? I don't know. I am a top. Sure. I am a top. Yeah. I am a top. Yeah. I am a top. Yeah. Yeah. I like his shirt. Okay, I think the 2 on the ends are where I'm leaning. I'm gonna go him. I'm locking him first pick. Black shirt. Hands and lap man. I am a top. One of them is a bottom. Red text. Tops versus bottom is a wild title there.
Tell me about your last relationship.
My last relationship was really chaotic.
Describe your man.
Describe my man. They were a drag queen.
Hey. Top energy. Drag queens be tops, high key. High key.
That's what I'm saying. Does everybody want to talk about like the first time? Like what happened?
I'll go. High school, only relationship I've ever had.
Okay.
23, and I couldn't get it in.
Couldn't get it up or couldn't get it in?
I can get it up.
Hey.
We found our bottom.
I look the most twinky. I'm like, they're gonna vote me. I look like a twink.
Oh, here we go. I mean, I know the definition of a twink, but just for the viewing audience, gay slang for a man with a slim to average physique, a youthful appearance, and little to no body hair. Thanks, wikipedia.org.
I have IBS. I can't even get out. Nothing's going in me.
Ready? Okay. TMI. I got a question for
That
you
was,
guys.
yeah, thanks for telling us about your IBS, dude.
What type of guys do you like? Yes.
I'm a twink lover. Yes. I'm a twink lover.
I like big, burly, cis men. I'm trans, so I like to top like specifically cis men because it makes me feel like powerful.
All right.
Yeah, and just like euphoric in my gender.
What you doing after
identity.
this?
Are you a bottom?
Check my number.
Oh my god.
I like witch queens.
queens.
Butch
Yeah.
queen.
I like both energies. I like balance. you know,
Oh, yeah.
so-
I think recently I've been attracted to like twinks for some reason. I like feeling more like dominant.
Who has
I feel really bad for the guy in the middle because they keep saying twinks and then everyone looks at him and it's like.
bottom before ever?
Yeah.
Bottom.
I feel like
everyone here has
Yeah.
bottomed before.
Okay.
If you haven't bottomed, you're not gay.
I will not. I will not bottom.
He's never bottomed.
You never bottomed?
No,
I don't believe
I've been
it.
in one relationship. I've had sex once.
He has IBS.
I have no.
What?
I have no
Irritable bowel
interest
syndrome.
in it. I promise. I do not.
Never bottomed.
Low key moment here at the end of the line. This guy is getting explained what IBS is to him from this guy. Like what it stands for.
I've been in one relationship. I've had sex once.
He has IBS.
I have no.
What?
I have no
Irritable bowel
interest
syndrome.
in it. I promise. I do not want anything of me.
So Grant is seeming a little nervous. I see him sweating a little bit. Grant, you're out of here.
Oh no, that's a little shady to me.
Okay, here we go.
God. He's getting voted out. He's getting voted out. Grant.
Actually, a tie between Grant and Art.
Wow.
60 seconds pitch. Go.
Yeah, I mean, I've tried bottoming. Like, I bottomed a lot, and I thought it was just, like, it made sense for, like, who I was and what I looked like. And everybody told me I was a bottom. But then, like, I realized I hated taking dick in the ass. Like, it hurts. It's too much prep time. Like, it's messy. Like, it's just much easier to be a top, and I get more pleasure out of it.
We like them shorties as tops.
Right.
Grant.
Okay, I'll go.
Let's go, twink.
What you got?
I know I look like a twink, y'all. It would be so obvious that I am the bottom, but I'm a top. I had sex. I topped for the first time. I was in a long relationship since high school, and he was the bottom. I was the top. I see you. I promise you will be losing if you vote me. I promise. So I promise. I promise you.
They seem unconvinced, Grant. I'm gonna be honest.
Good luck to the bottom.
Wait, did
I'm
he
fine.
point to a specific person?
Good luck to the bottom. I'm fine with it. I came in wanting to, get out the not obvious bottom, but the people they didn't know how to play the game like I did.
So Art,
Yeah, why me?
I don't want to judge you like based on how you look or anything, but I just went with my experience because I didn't know who to pick.
Okay.
Oh, look at him laying it down.
Anybody else have the, like, other than what I look like, am I
Do you like getting?
Oh yeah, I gotta pick a second. Okay. I mean, yes, if we're just going off looks, then the second just on looks, you would be like Art. But I think that's too obvious. So I'm gonna go I wanna go I'm gonna go second guy on the right.
Or do you like eating?
I love eating ass way more than anything else. That's like my number one thing is eating ass. It's
A
amazing.
real man likes it.
That's a service top, though. That's a service top.
Is the name
Okay, so
Jet?
what's one thing that you assume with someone who is a bottom? Painted fingernails. I don't know. It's not really a masculine thing in a singles mask. I think that's
He
a
is
little
coming for
feminine.
me.
So what's does anyone have any painted fingernails? Anything?
I do. I have painted
Don't judge
nails.
mine.
I think
okay.
that like
Okay.
masculinity and femininity really don't have anything to do with like
Right.
topping or bottoming.
Right,
You know?
right. I feel
Yeah,
the same.
come on.
Joe the Ho from Chicago, he mentioned about like fake, like fingernails and painted nails, and I was like, and he's plucking around that bottom area, little bottom feeder there.
What's your control?
Got him. Dude, I love they push back. I love the push back against this guy. Push back.
Do I have painted
Don't
nails?
judge mine.
I think that
okay.
like
Okay.
masculinity and femininity really don't have anything to do with like
Right.
topping or bottoming.
Right,
You know?
right. I feel the same.
wasn't
way.
expecting
Joe
to get
the Ho
pushed
from
back.
Chicago, he mentioned about like fake, like fingernails.
They call him Joe the Ho from Chicago. As he dabs. That's so
Femininity
good.
really don't have anything to do with like
Right.
topping or bottoming.
Right,
You know?
right. I feel the same way. Joe the Ho from Chicago, he mentioned about like fake, like fingernails and painted nails, and I was like, Yeah, he's plucking around that bottom area, little bottom feeder there.
What's your control level
I love Jet.
in the bedroom? Like, are you more submissive? Are you more dominant? Are you somewhere in the middle?
I'm definitely more dominant. I think that's why I am attracted to twinks, but I'm not saying that they're not dominant, but I just prefer to be in charge. What do you prefer?
I'm more dominant just because I've had, as a trans man, sexual experiences where I wasn't in charge.
Yeah.
And I found that after my transition, it's a lot easier for me to get off if I'm in charge of not only my own body, but of my partner's body.
So would you be willing to let someone insert? Would you be down for that?
Money, yeah.
money,
So you are on Twitter.
I am on Twitter.
Don't worry, he's asking for a friend.
Are you interested, Bob?
Maybe after this.
Right, what you doing?
Depending on what position you in.
We're gonna take the trade.
What about you?
I'm very dominant. Very, very dominant.
Really? Yes. The pros tell me differently.
Oh, really?
Do you get
Damn.
pearl necklaces a lot?
Oh, I like necklaces. I like jewelry.
It's okay.
So what's your favorite position in the bedroom?
Doggy.
Missionary.
You said doggy? You're behind on the front.
In the front.
Oh, you're in the front. You're in the front or the back?
Wait, you said you were
You're in the front. If you in the back or you in the front?
That's too little. I'm right here. And
Oh,
you're right
that's
there.
too little. Okay.
Too little.
Come on, Joe. What's your favorite position?
No, I usually like doggy style.
Doggy style?
Like
Okay.
yesterday when I was at the orgy, I kind of like
You had an orgy yesterday?
Okay, this guy just was looking for any opportunity to bring up that he was at an orgy. I don't like this guy's energy. I'm out on this guy, second guy on the left. He was looking so hard to bring up that he was in an orgy. Look how uncasually he throws out that line. Let's try to impress people. Come on, man. Come on, man.
No, I usually like doggy style.
Doggy style?
Like
Okay.
yesterday when I was at the orgy, I kind of like
You had an orgy yesterday? I had a threesome last night.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Jed from the very beginning was very chatty-catty, and as we all know, bottoms talk a lot. He was kind of basically trying to establish dominance. Alphas like myself don't need to do anything.
Front or back?
Back. What do you mean? What do you mean? Unless you do a reverse cowgirl or something.
I like missionary. That's more dominant.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're a real top, you like missionary.
Yeah.
I like missionary,
Thanks.
but I like when putting the leg off of my shoulder. She one leg on my shoulder and then one leg laying down.
You sure you can do that?
Look, I like.
Josh is trying it out. Demonstrate.
Yeah,
Yes or no? Let him know. Find out.
I'll show you.
Let's go. Let's get a dancer in here.
I'll show you right now. I'll show you right now.
Get rid of Joe. Get rid of second guy on the left just for his bad vibes, in my opinion. This is where I would enact get rid of someone just because of their vibes alone.
2 seconds.
He's trying to throw it
The
down.
policy I'm always talking about here on this channel when we watch Odd One Out.
Joe. He seems
Also,
very.
he's trying way too hard with the illustrated cards. If I was a producer on the show, I'd be like, Joe, we got to move this. We got to film 5 other episodes of Odd One Out. We can't be taking so much time with you're not that unique, you know?
Outgoing and talkative, which
Get him out. Get him out, please.
So it's kind of
Get him out.
as well.
Yep. Get him out. Get him out. This is totally valid. You might be a top or whatever, but your vibes are ruining the box.
You did it, Joe.
Did it, Joe.
We did it, Joe.
You did it, Joe.
I thought I was gonna win.
On 3, raise your hand if you want to play. 1, 2, 3.
Let's keep this going.
Has anyone ever been on?
Yeah. Whoa. Absolutely. I've been
I feel like
painted.
everyone was gonna say yes.
Yes. I was filming actually. Sometimes people just don't always clean out as well as they can.
Yeah.
It happens.
Happens. It definitely does happen. Do you make sure you have dishes for your bottom?
No.
No, you don't? Damn. You're a horrible top.
You make sure you have dishes for your bottom?
Hell yeah, why not?
Yes.
Do you guys feel like you're more of the aggressor or you like guys coming up to you?
I'm definitely more the aggressor. I'm a Virgo, so I go after what I want.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't play no games.
I'm a Libra, so I tend to be indecisive of when to go up to someone.
Bottom energy.
No, it's not that.
I was suspicious of Jonathan. Jonathan and Jet were flirting a little bit, so I was like, one of these fools has to be a bottom.
You said you don't like douches at all.
No, I said I have a guest douche for my bottoms that come over.
Douche. A guest douche.
That's a lie.
Because you know, like the last thing I'm gonna have a bottom come over, and they're like, "I'm not clean. Can we still do it?" I'm like, "No. First of all, we're not doing that." So I'll be like, "I have a douche for free, right? Go in there, take as much time as you need. I'll just chill out here, and then go do it."
I'm a little suspicious of you, Art, because you have this little like twunk energy going on.
Twunk. The face of a twink, the physique of a hunk. There we go.
For you.
All right, you give me verse energy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Verse. A man willing to be either a top or bottom. Like diverse.
I can definitely see you taking
So
that.
I'm bisexual. I've only dated one guy, and once obviously dating him, I realized that I'm just a full top. Like I was a verse because you know he was a verse, so I tried to make it work for him, but it just didn't work out. So
Yeah.
I'm a full top.
I feel like in relationships, sometimes you like try things just because you love that person.
And it took a couple of months before I was like, okay, let me just try it.
Yeah.
Is there anyone that you guys are concerned about, so we can just like ask more questions?
I mean, whatever, obviously me, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's too obvious that you're a top.
So that's good. I am a top.
I don't know. I feel like they could definitely like throw you and be like, okay, this is the bottom.
He's thinking for the game.
I pretty much just told you guys my entire growing up, I always dated girls. I'm bisexual. Just had one boyfriend. Tried it. It wasn't for me. And then I just became a full top in a relationship. Voted for Israel. At that point, I was just kind of just judging based on like the conversations, and I just went with the flow and just trusted myself. And
Went with the flow.
It is another tie. Art and Israel.
Oh.
Well, it's I don't really feel like I need to explain myself. I feel like if you go around WeHo at all, most of the guys there know that I top.
You say track records, baby.
Track records, babe. I do dress more feminine. I do like have more feminine characteristics because I've just started to accept that for myself.
Absolutely.
Doesn't change my position.
I honestly, I wish I was a bottom. I think it would just make sense with who I am as a person, and it would make it a lot easier for my interactions with other men. A lot of times the guys come to me and they're like, oh, I want a bottom, and it's a lot of like negotiating, like, oh, who's more of a bottom here? And then it's always like, I'm not gonna bottom, like, it's just not gonna happen. I'm representing for the femme tops, the blouses. So
Yeah.
I exist and I'm here.
Go Art.
This is sad.
We've grown so close.
But one of y'all lying, so it's not that sad.
See, the vibes in the box are great now. The vibes in the box are immaculate now because we got rid of Joe in the last round. He was a negative energy. Sad to see Art go.
It didn't surprise me. Femme tops exist, and I was just happy to be able to like say my piece.
I feel like we're good.
1, 2, 3.
I ain't hear nothing.
You guys think the ball is out?
If y'all are lying in the parking lot, I'm
The box turns red. The
I need a win.
The box turns green.
So let's see. It could turn red or green and I could win. It doesn't matter because one of my picks are out. The first guy that got eliminated. And then Jet here. I guess if we're just talking numbers, I would rather it be obviously red or green. Because then I have a 1 in 3 shot winning. Oh!
And on the count of 3, the mole.
It's gotta be Jet. It's gotta be Jet.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah! We're back winning! We're back winning! Oh, we're so back winning. I got it in my second pick, which means I saw the first round, and I'm like, I feel the energy.
Damn.
Oh my God!
I knew it.
No one thought it was me. Everyone thought it was like someone. No one thought it was me. It's so funny.
I thought it was you. I thought it was you. Jet.
I just really sat back and played my swag, and I watched everybody. Like, I'm an observer. That's my Virgo energy. And like, I had like strategic questions that like only a bottom would know.
The guy that I was kicking with the whole time, he's got me pissed. I'm gonna meet him outside.
Look, everybody's like, yeah, come outside. I got my security outside, Nicole.
I'm finna rob him.
I'm about to top him. What are you talking about?
Also, hello. All right. So that's 1 win, 1 loss. Back in the win column. I felt good about that one. At first, I thought I was gonna have a big problem, but like I said, I genuinely believe I felt the energy after that first round. I was like, yeah. Okay. And now, this episode might get weird. I don't know. 6 wealthy teens versus a secret broke teen. And like I said from the get-go, I feel like it's almost kicking someone when they're down if the broke person doesn't win some money. Like, how bad are you going to feel at the end of this if a few wealthy teens share some measly prize money from Jubilee? Like, that feels odd, right? If they've got to do something at the end, whether it's production or the wealthy teens that win. They got to be like, no, this money's for you. Like, because it's by the definition of this title of this video, it says a broke teen. I imagine, like, hard times, like, I mean, it kind of depends. Or is it just like, oh, I'm a teenager and I live with my parents and I just don't have any money to my name. I'm broke. I don't know. It's a massive toss-up.
I am a wealthy teen. I'm a wealthy teen.
I am a wealthy teen.
I am a wealthy teen.
I'm a wealthy teen.
I am a wealthy teen.
I am a wealthy teen.
Now this is the kind of shit I like to watch. All right, so it's not like a personality thing or necessarily even a career or job thing. It's literally like, all right, look at the teens. Do they have I am a rich, spoiled teen energy? This is what I like to identify.
I am a wealthy
Sure.
teen. I'm a wealthy
Sure.
teen.
I am a wealthy teen.
Yes.
I am a wealthy
Yes.
I'm a wealthy teen.
Yes.
I am a wealthy teen.
Yes.
I am a wealthy teen.
I'm gonna pick her. Actually,
I am a wealthy teen.
I kind of want to pick the two on the ends almost again. Now that I go back to her. No. Yes.
I'm a wealthy teen.
Yes.
I am a wealthy teen.
Actually, I kind of want to pick her. What does it say about me? I picked this. Gosh, she could be so on the fence to me in my mind. I'm gonna pick her for my first. Bow tie, or what would you call that? Headband thing?
I am a wealthy teen.
I'm a wealthy teen.
I am a wealthy teen.
I am a wealthy teen.
Headband. 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 Wealth.
What does everyone's parents do? My dad is a senior manager for a cool, like, computer tech company.
Okay. Explain what your dad does again.
What does everyone's parents do? My dad is a senior manager for a cool, like, computer tech company.
Okay.
My mom works for NBC and my dad works for DirecTV.
I very much believe that.
I actually don't have a dad. My mom, when she was 35, she decided that she didn't need a man, and she went through sperm donation. She opened up a business for cancer patients for like areola replacement and permanent cosmetics.
Interesting.
Decided that she didn't need a man, and she went through sperm donation. She opened up a business for cancer patients for like areola replacement and permanent cosmetics.
She said her mom was single, and a lot of single parents oftentimes struggle a little bit more. That's not the case for every single parent, but my mom's a psychiatric technician and my dad is a farrier. So like he does horseshoes on horses. My mom owns a beauty salon, so she does something like similar to what your mom does. And then my dad, I don't know how to explain his job,
but he's like the manager of a school district. So
They mentioned that their mom owned a hair salon. There's a possibility of that having unsteady income.
What cars do you guys experience?
I mean, come on now. Come on now.
Drive. I have a Lexus, a BMW, and a Volvo. My mom drives.
Possibility
question?
of that
I gotta
having
get-
unsteady
Is
income.
it what they own?
What
or what
cars do you guys experience drive? I have
Parents.
a Lexus, a BMW, and a Volvo. My mom drives a Tesla, and my dad has like a, I don't like, kind of like a Jeep, but like not really a Jeep. I don't really know what it's called.
My mom was driving a 2003 Dodge Ram with like 200,000 miles on it, but she just got a Mercedes yesterday.
Yeah.
I live in a beach town. Cars aren't like super important to us, but my dad is really into motorcycles, so he drives a motorcycle.
I own 3 BMWs, so my car, both my parents' cars are BMW. We're all like BMW lovers, so.
I'm feeling less confident here. I'm not getting good. Unlike the bottoms and the tops in the last episode, for some reason I'm having more of a difficulty establishing a connection between the wealthy teens and the secret broke teen. I don't know who I'm gonna pick for a second.
Abby and June. Okay, you guys have 60 seconds to pitch.
Abby and June. I can see.
I moved a lot of places because my dad's really career driven. I grew up in Connecticut. I live really close to the beach and that's like my passion. I grew up going on vacations every year. I'm very well traveled. We could talk about that if you want. I can talk about that. Do you want to hear or no?
Nope, don't want to hear anything about your traveling.
No. Is that 60 seconds?
You only have like 2 seconds left.
We weren't
You can't say anything else.
always wealthy, so I don't know what else to say. Like, yeah, we go on vacations a lot. I have aspirations to be a doctor.
Just fuck it. Just say you take baths of money. You load up the tub with money and you Scrooge McDuck. You just Scrooge McDuck into your pool of money, and you wipe your ass with dollar bills or hundreds. I don't know, whatever the fuck.
My parents have put me to be a doctor. They both went to college. We're really privileged, thankfully.
That didn't seem very convincing. I gotta be honest, June. Try better next time. Yep. There was no passion. There was no passion behind her trying to convince them. And for that reason, you may exit the box.
Good luck, guys. I was like really quiet, so I think that's
Something we don't normally see. We saw a fucking like a side exit. We normally see everyone funnel through the front. Maybe first time for Odd One Out? A side exit. We love firsts here on the channel.
I was like really
Check the record
quiet,
books.
So I think that's kind of what made everyone vote me out so easily.
So it was a tie last round, and just out of curiosity.
Yeah, you're on the
what
hot seat, Abby.
reason between June and I, did you think was inherently poor or low income? Like, how did you judge that based off of knowing us for 5 minutes?
I think my dad always ingrained into my brain that like people who drive motorcycles are like really unsafe and they like that's not a good decision to make. I'm like, okay, Dad.
I love her honesty. Also, I'm supposed to pick a second person. At least I didn't completely forget. Okay. I mean, it's fine. I'm gonna stick with what I originally had from the beginning. I'm picking other pink. So I got the kind of the pink color duo here. Oh, both headband-like things going on. And it's the people directly now, one person in on both the left and right side. All right. Commence.
For you.
Yes.
Did you go to private school?
Yeah, I went to private school when I was younger, and then I moved to public school only because like when I moved houses, there wasn't any like good private schools near me, and also I really like my public high school experience.
Do you go to public or private school?
Public.
Okay.
I think prior to this year, I think I went to a lot of like stereotypically like rich kid schools. When I was in elementary, we were starting like we had like iPads in like first grade, and then in third grade we started having like Chromebooks. Like I have like a lot of friends from just like in lot of different districts, and then they all were
Enough talking. Next person talk, please.
like, they only started getting Chromebooks when they were in like 5th grade.
She kept talking about Chromebooks. I was like, is she trying to like take us to a different direction about Chromebooks? I was like, okay, I don't know about Chromebooks, so.
I went to East Catholic, which was a public school or private school.
So I go to a public school because my mom didn't want to drive me super far to go to private school.
Yeah, they were like all like an hour away, and my mom was not about to drive me an hour away for school.
So I went to an academy for middle school, and then now I'm in a public high school. It's close to the beach, and it has programs for the science stuff that I like.
Are we possibly seeing them vote for her because of the vibe she was bringing? Are we seeing a second time in a row get out the person with the bad vibes?
So there will be another tiebreaker round, 60-second pitch, and this time it is between Sandra and Abby.
So I actually, you know, make a lot of my own money by myself. My mom, she really wants to like stress financial independence. So I'm actually a content creator. My main platform is TikTok.
Fucking of course. Of course. That's not kids these days, man. You know, gone are the days of you lugging around a lawnmower and mowing your neighbor's lawns for 50 cents or whatever the fucking going rate was. You want a job as a kid? Just become a TikTok content creator or whatever and hope you hit the algorithm. I don't know. Good luck. But I don't blame them. Mowing lawns sucks ass. Don't do it. Just let your grass grow.
And I do a lot of like fashion and like modeling content. Last year I learned how to like work with brands and like
Hit the front of my tooth with my water here. Ow.
make a lot of money from that, which you can make a lot of money if you guys are interested in social media. You definitely get into it.
Forgot to mention
I'm not
that we
interested in
also
social media.
petition, if that means anything to you, in Europe and like Scotland and stuff, because a lot of my family lives out there. I also create content. I love video games. I don't have a job myself because I'm really focused on.
What video games are you playing, Abby? I want to know. Now finally something I care about. Don't tell me where your family traveled to and what private school you went to or whatever the fuck.
That means anything to you in Europe and like Scotland and stuff, because a lot of my family lives out there. I also create content. I love video games. I don't have a job myself because I'm really focused on academics, but doing something like you talked about doing would be really cool. I'm not the mole. I promise you.
Trust me.
And for the first time today, there's a second
Holy shit, a second tie. All right, this is where I would say it's fucking Survivor rules. It's like if it's still a stalemate after 2 rounds, and then you can't come to unanimous decision with everyone else now with the people that are voting in a quick little powwow, then the 2 people that are being voted for and tied, keep tying, they're completely safe. And everyone else has to draw rocks. And then a random person gets eliminated. So then you test the real willpower of the people in the box. That's how this should be handled.
Why don't you guys like huddle for a second and come up with one question to ask both of
Okay. So, what college do you want to go to?
Oh, yes.
And do your
The rich college.
parents plan on funding it?
So yes, they're gonna fund it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know how much it works because with my parents, it's never been an issue. Like they've always been very clear that like, we're really lucky and we have the ability to support you in whatever you wanna do.
Wow, that's hella convenient for you, Abby. That sounds like a really nice childhood you got there. I can't relate.
Which is why they're not hard on me for my grades. My dream school is UCSB, or I really want to study abroad in like
Santa Barbara? University of California, Santa Barbara?
Europe or Asia or something like that.
Who funds your college?
Okay, so I'm actually on full ride to USC on Questbridge, which is like a scholarship for people in Connecticut, like a local scholarship.
Do you pay for like everything else, like daily expenses or like?
Yes, yeah, I do. Like, I've been working since I was 15 as well. Like I was working in a restaurant when I was in Connecticut. Yeah, and then I started, you know, actually making like money from brands.
Brand money. TikTok. Content creation.
To vote Chandra out. No hard feelings.
All the hard feelings. For once, I want people to say like, and I mean all the hard feelings when we eliminate you.
I would have still voted for Abby if I'm being honest. But then he typed out like this long paragraph.
I had been voting for Chandra since the beginning, and I feel like she had known what the value of $1 was because she saw her mom struggle, and she wanted to make a better life for herself because her
All right, you're doing too much, guy. Abe, you're doing too much.
mom stressed that Chandra needed to be financially independent to live a better life, and then everyone kind of just
It's not that serious.
agreed with that.
I hope you guys got them all. I think they voted me out because I said like that it was through scholarship. Like, why would she need a scholarship if she has so much money? And that like I have a high work ethic, so I think that's why.
If you want to keep playing, raise your hand on 3. 1, 2, 3.
I'll be honest, I'm not feeling good about my first pick. I think the one who just left, which was my first pick during the lineup phase, I think she is a wealthy teen. The story makes sense to me.
Never mind. Oh
The box turns green. You guys successfully voted you all out.
Again, this is the third odd one out in a row where if it turns red or green, I could potentially win.
If the box turns red, the mole still admits you guys, and they win the entire cash prize for themselves.
All right, so it's one of the 3 people that got eliminated. Her, or who else? Wait, did they only eliminate 2 people? Oh shit, they only eliminated 2 people, didn't they? God, this was a really short episode. God, they were good. All right, so I have a 50-50 shot of winning. The way she left, it's gotta be. Yeah! Ugh! 2 for 3 tonight. 2 for 3 tonight. Also 2 quality wins, I must say. A pick from the lineup phase, and then a pick, I'm diversifying my wins. A second pick in that second game, after seeing info. Dude, I've had a good couple of episodes, a good couple of streams of Odd One Out here recently. I'm unbeatable, dude.
Yeah, so I've grown up like low income, you know, my whole life. Questbridge is actually a scholarship, which I am on full ride for low income students who are like high achieving. Like it's also been hard.
I was gonna say, I thought I've heard of Questbridge before as like a thing, or alongside other programs of similar. I don't know what of what they do or what they're for, designated for.
Hard because it's like my mom, she, you know, has gone through like substance abuse. Like we lived in a motel room and with like all of our animals, and you know, we had to like
We're here to
like
support
feed them.
you. Yeah.
All the stuff in like my life, I've just grown to be like really grateful for, you know, and just like not take anything for granted.
No, like that's so awesome.
So awesome. It's so awesome that you're poor. Now, watch as us wealthy teens who are apparently full scholarships, rides paid for our parents, and multiple cars lined up for us to drive once we get our driver's license. Look at us flaunt the money we just won from Jubilee. It's so fucked up. Give the money to the person who just said she was struggling. It's exactly how awkward I thought it was gonna be when the wealthy teens win, and then the majority of the wealthy teens won. The majority of the wealthy teens. It's not just a couple of them. It's almost all of them. Oh no! Give the money to the other girl. Damn it. Terrible. Terrible optics. Terrible optics here. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? That snuck up on me. I know I said it at the start of this episode where I was like, "Oh man, this is going to be awkward if the broke person doesn't win any money." But then I was still riding the high of winning. So then I was like, I didn't think, and then it just like a wave just like rushed at me where I was like, "Oh, shit. She's up there crying after she got voted out, talking about her struggles. Her family struggles and money and problems and everything." All right, cut. All right. Great editing job. Now let's cut to the scene where they toss the money into the air. Oh my god. Oh. Jubilee. Jubilee, you will pay for your crimes. Someday. Someday. Man, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. All right. That's going to do it for the night. Honestly, didn't think it was going to go 2 hours, especially with how short those Jubilee minute-wise episodes were. But good stream. I think a good stream to be able to turn my brain off there for a bit. I've been doing some, I feel like, serious gaming here the past week. So, yes, Tuesday will be the second to last Higurashi stream. It's probably not going to be super long. It's also probably going to be early. Like, early, it'll be, like, probably soon after I get off work because I have some things happening later tomorrow night. And then, like I said, since we moved this stream, it was going to be on Wednesday to now because potentially I might not be streaming on Wednesday. So if that's the case, I'll talk about it obviously more tomorrow. But if I'm not on Wednesday, then Thursday will be Game Awards live. Live ball blash, whatever you want to call it. Live ball blash? Live ball bash. I don't know. Jeff Keighley's award thing. But we'll talk about that more tomorrow. Like I said, early tomorrow. It probably won't be super long either because I got other Tuesday night plans. So, but don't want to miss it. I don't want to miss it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Have a nice rest of your night. Take it easy. I'm back at work tomorrow, so pray for me. I have probably 1 million emails to get through tomorrow. Such a first world problem, but I actually dread it. It's going to keep me up at night tonight. I'm afraid. Thank you. All right. Until tomorrow night.